You know what's cool? Paper. You can do a ton of things with paper. You could write on it, fold it, cut it, play sports with it, eat it, all sorts of things. There's also a game where you sort of plays it. The game I'm talking about is SnipperClips, which was developed by SFB Games, which probably stands for Super Fun Butts, and was released as a launch title for the new Nintendo Switch on the Nintendo eShop. In SnipperClips, you complete puzzles by playing as Snip and Clip, two paper people who can rotate their bodies, be cut into various shapes, and remind you non-stop of your poor life decisions because they're constantly laughing at you. The game's controls are pretty basic and easy to understand, so long as pushing a button or two isn't too difficult for you. The game is two-dimensional, so you can move back and forth as well as jump. Also, when both characters overlap each other, one can snip the overlapped portion of the other, cutting them into different shapes to help complete the puzzles, or just to be an asshole. You can also reform yourself in case you cut the wrong shape or you would just like to improve your life, like buying vegetables instead of cupcakes, which I've been meaning to do for quite some time because I really don't like vegetables, but cupcakes are delicious, especially those individually wrapped chocolate ones with the white loop-de-loops on the top. I could easily eat an entire box of those in a matter of minutes, then spend the rest of the day looking at my chocolate-covered face in the mirror asking myself where my life went wrong. SnipperClips has single player or multiplayer, so you can either play by yourself or with a friend, or more likely, drive 3 blocks down the road from your house to hire a prostitute named Faith that charges $100 an hour to play it with you because you don't have any friends. In multiplayer mode, which this game obviously is meant to be played as, each player uses a Joy-Con to control one of the characters and you work together to solve each of the puzzles. But in single player, you control both characters, each in turn, switching back and forth between the two. I tried playing single player, but I didn't really enjoy the constant switching back and forth, or the flow of tears from my severe loneliness. The puzzles in the game range from all sorts of things, including shape matching by cutting each character to fit within a dotted line, getting a ball through a hoop, trapping a firefly in a circle, removing the safety lock from your dad's gun so you can end it all, sharpening a pencil, and many more. After you complete the initial page of puzzles, you unlock more with a different scene. I didn't get a chance to play these though, because I ran out of money, and my friend left. As far as the Switch itself, I really like the console. I do have some slight sync issues with left Joy-Con, but it's only occasionally and only happens when the console gets turned on, and never happens in the middle of a game. So it's either just like a slight device defect that could be fixed with a software update, or it could be linked to my own ineptitude. As you can see, I got the gray Joy-Con Switch instead of the neon blue and red one. I like the blue and red one, but the colors in that are pretty bright, so it's just a little too happy for my taste. As far as SnipperClips goes, it's definitely one of the best games available right now for the Switch, and with a price point of only $19.99, you should pick it up if you have any friends to play it with, or would just like to believe you do to help get you through the week. I give SnipperClips a paper heart out of 5. I had a lot more fun with this game than I originally thought I would, buying it only to have something else besides Breath of the Wild for my Switch, since this system has such a limited amount of launch titles, and I wasn't disappointed. The gameplay offers some elements that are original, which is a breath of fresh air, especially when you're dealing with a new console. Plus, on top of everything else, the multiplayer makes spending time with other humans almost bearable. The price of just under $20 is cheaper than the average amount of money I spend for myself at a fast food joint because half the food I order isn't really edible after I'm done crying in the bag. Go away.